Hi everyone! Let's return for more You Don't Know Jack, and hopefully whatever's been causing my freaking audio desync doesn't bother me this time, since it's been intermittent lately. Let's go.
We're at 30 seconds.
Hello, I'm Donnie. What in the sand hill are you doing up at this hour? It's practically the crap of dawn. I guess it's serendipity that I too am awake then. So since I'm all wide-eyed and bully-tailed, you may as well tell me how many players there are.
Seriously, you still ask?
How sad. You have no fiends. Go ahead and give me your name then.
Not even friends either.
Is that supposed to be a political statement?
Yes.
I'll take it from here.
Occupy You Don't Know Jack.
Just because. Excellent. Now let me tell you how to get playful. Questions will ameliorize before you. Select the boutonniere next to the correct answer. There is a timer that's tick-tockling away. That means the sooner you are to buzz in, the more dinero you'll make. Or squeender.
Pull it together, folks. 10 seconds.
Yes of luck.
Let's have a fart check.
6, 5.
I'd say that was a successful check. Now, if I could talk, it would be helpful.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I gave Stella her groove back.
Why would you do that? Oh well.
I'm glad it's just you and me. This way I can give you my full attention. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by...
Herbs. They are seriously, totally just herbs used for wholesome baking. We swear.
If you happen to find our
Wholesome
sponsor's
baking.
wrong answer of the game,
Well,
you'll be rewarded with
baking
big
will be a
prizes
part
and
of it.
cash. All right, we're taking
In
off.
one form or another.
To get started, make pranks, not war. Suppose you could travel back in time with some toilet paper. How might you TP Sitting Bull's TP? Take some Charmin to the Cheyenne, take some Soft and Gentle to the Sioux, take some Angel Soft to the Apache, or take some Cottonelle to the Cherokee.
He's not Cheyenne or Cherokee. I think he was Sioux.
Sitting Bull, perhaps the most famous of all Native American leaders, is of the Sioux Nation. You could also go back in time with some modern toilets so Sitting Bull could spend less time as Squatting Bull.
You know, just the toilets would help, right?
Up
You
next,
realize this.
Baby made a mess in his portfolio. I don't think that E-Trade baby should be sitting around relying on somebody else to make a movie about him and get rich. I think he should just be investing in his own thrilling biopic. Suppose the E-Trade baby uses all his earnings to produce a movie remake. If it makes as much international box office money as the original, which film would be most profitable? E-Trade Baby Mama, Rosemary's E-Trade Baby, Three Men and an E-Trade Baby, or $1 Million E-Trade Baby?
I mean, wait. Herbs, rosemary.
One right answer coming up. $1 Million Baby was outclassed by Three Men and a Baby in the U.S., but worldwide, $1 Million Baby crushed it with over $200 million in gross revenue. I would love to see a movie starring the E-Trade Baby. I would also like to light myself on fire. Oh, bad investment.
I could probably take care of at least one of those
Maybe you
for
were
you.
thinking about rosemary and how you could use a bag of, oregano, courtesy of Herbs.
Totally
Herbs.
oregano.
Spicing up your life one tiny baggie of herbs.
Nothing
at a
suspicious here at
time.
all.
Today's wrong answer of the game is worth a tidy $4,000. There you go.
Completely oregano. Oh, hey, chicken.
It's time for the sport of Larry Kings. If Larry King learned karate and started competing but refused to wear a belt, how would you know he had reached the highest rank? He'd be wearing gold suspenders, he'd be wearing white suspenders, he'd be wearing green suspenders, or he'd be wearing brown suspenders.
Is white's lowest, gold and green, brown is up there a ways.
Brown is the highest ranking color underneath black. And since Larry King doesn't compromise his style, they would be brown suspenders. Wax on, wax off is actually the instructions written on one of Larry King's prescription bottles.
We won't ask which one.
Coming up next, the hills need bifocals. Which of the following hills have eyes? Vatican Hill, Capitol Hill, Parliament Hill, or Kremlin Hill?
Let's see. Only two speak English. Capital Parliament, I believe, uses eyes.
Parliamentary procedure states all laws must be passed with either an aye or a nay, and Parliament Hill, the home of the Canadian Parliament, is no exception. So, I guess Canadians would say, I vote aye, eh? I vote.
That hurts. Don't do that ever again, please.
Here's one I like to call Sleeping with the Fishes, and it's a this or that. I'm going to read off 7 animals. For each one, you need to tell me if the singular and plural version of the animal are the same, or if the singular and plural versions are different. If the singular and plural versions are the same, press the number 1. If the singular and plural versions are different, press 2. For each one you get right, I'll give you 300 monies. Get it wrong, and I'll be docking you 300. Oh, and be as quick as a gaggle of cheetahs. The faster you go, the richer you'll be. Alrighty then, here it comes.
Cheetahs, really?
Moose.
Moose is moose.
Mouse.
Mouse, mice.
Goose.
Geese.
Deer.
Deer.
Sheep.
Sheep or sheep.
Bison.
Bison.
Ox.
Oxen. Perfect.
Platypuses.
Platypi. I think.
Also, more than one octopus are called octopi.
Octopodes.
Octopi.
Sometimes.
We've
Maybe.
finished round 1.
Bidding
And
you ask.
surprisingly, you're doing pretty well. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. Okay, let's do this.
Good episode for me so far.
Next, what happens in England stays in England. You know, marrying Henry VIII was quite a gamble. Which of these roulette bets has roughly the same odds as the odds of being beheaded after marrying Henry VIII? Evens, 1 through 12, red, or 00?
Roulette, huh? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
There's about a 1 in 3 chance of
Hey!
winning this bet, and King Henry VIII had 2 of his 6 wives beheaded. Just goes to show you, ladies, a good divorce lawyer will make all the difference.
With luck like that, I need to go bet on some roulette.
Here's one for you. My number's been retired. Can I have yours?
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
Okay, now sometimes these order questions can be a little tough, so I'm adding $1,000 for a correct answer. Put these famous athletes in order of the numbers they wore, starting with the lowest. Dan Marino, Babe Ruth, Michael Jordan. Babe Ruth, Michael Jordan, Dan Marino, Michael Jordan, Dan Marino, Babe Ruth, Dan Marino, Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth, or Babe Ruth, Dan Marino, Michael Jordan.
Dan Marino was in the low teens, Michael Jordan 23, and Babe Ruth single digits.
Their numbers were 3, 13, and 23 respectively. You just picked up an extra $1,000 for that. That's also the same order you'd put them in for how important the Looney Tunes were in their careers.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate.
I can't argue that.
Marry 8.
Here we have I Shudder to Think. If Shutter Island were actually an educational film about shutter speeds on a camera, which sequel would you watch to learn how much or how little your camera lens should open? Aspect ratio ridge, depth of fields, aliasing valley, or aperture falls?
Hey, Portal fans, this is how Aperture Science got named.
The aperture setting on a camera determines how much the lens should open when taking a particular picture.
Think about the cores.
I love movies with twist endings. That's why I keep demanding that this game end with a twist. And you'll find out that twist after the 72nd and final episode.
Cookie, sorry to interrupt. There are actually 73 episodes in the game.
Oh, spoiler alert, Bob!
He tried though, didn't he? Tried to sneak that one by.
Next up, geographically accurate fashion. I love those collared shirts that have a little animal on the chest. It's like I have a little pet, or that I only have one nipple and it's in the shape of a tiny man riding a horse. Suppose you could only buy animal logo shirts if the animal were native to the country in which you were shopping. Which of these shirts would you not be able to buy? A Le Tigre tiger shirt in a Japanese Bloomingdale's? An American Eagle bald eagle shirt in a Canadian mall? A Lacoste alligator shirt in a Chinese Macy's? Or an Express for Men lion shirt at a mall in Kenya?
It's Japanese.
Watch
Japan
your
doesn't have
clock.
tigers.
The tiger is native to India, Russia, and other parts of Asia, but not Japan. Which is a really good thing because tigers are terrible at karaoke.
Hold me, never let me go.
Never told one that to its face, though. They don't take bad news well.
Here's one I like to call Rhymes with Cabbage. I feel bad for the really smart people from the 1800s who, if they were alive today, would be very rich and very famous. Instead, they rode horses and got syphilis. If Charles Babbage were alive today, what would his personalized Porsche license plate probably say? Aviator, radiate, ahoy mate, or calculate?
Ah, the man that built the first adding machine, huh?
Charles Babbage created the first real working calculating machine and is known as the father of computing. Point of fact, the calculator was invented by accident when Babbage was trying to create a machine that could spell boobs with upside-down numbers.
And we have a hammer.
Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press 1. 4,000 if you're right, but you lose 4,000 if you're wrong. And most importantly,
Good episode so far. Let's not blow it here.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. You're gonna stick that where? Scopes
I'm
can
gonna
get
blow
to
it
some
here
pretty
now,
hard to
alright.
reach places.
Bad choice of words. Rhinoscope. Oh, that is a nose. Otoscope. Where is it? Ear? Laryngoscope goes down the throat. Proctoscope goes up the rectum. Hysteros. Eee. Clowns. Okay, clowns would be funny. But no. Arthroscope goes in the knee joint. There it is. Cystoscope. I'm going to. There we go. There it is. Nose. Where's the nose?
There you have it! You nailed it! You're either a doctor or someone who just likes to get their orifices scoped.
Why can't it be both?
That's a wrap. Donnie, what's happening?
All right, give you the hey sign if you're interested in more playage.
No,
time
no
on
more
the Laugh
playage.
Factory
But
Radio stand-up
good
special,
episode for
it's
me.
Visual
Wow,
comedian
I
Rich
kind of
Coolidge.
knocked that one out of the park, didn't
a
I?
restaurant and the waiter
Okay.
looks at you like this,
Next
and
week,
you go like this.
I'll be turned with more
I
You
told
Don't Know
my
Jack.
Mom I was single,
For now, I
and
have
she
a bunch
handed
of
me this.
herbs
Look at it.
to go take care of, so
If I ever
I'll
owned
leave
a
you with the
poster
commercials.
shop,
See you later.
This is what I'm going to sell. Hoochie Mama.
That's next time on the Laugh Factory Radio stand-up special.
This week on Racist Doctor.
Doctor, we're losing him.
We've tried everything. Isn't it obvious? This has lupus.
But will this be Racist Doctor's last patient?
We're gonna have to fire him.
Why?
He's a terrible racist.
But he's an amazing doctor.
Don't miss the season finale of Racist Doctor.
Give it to me straight, Doc. Am I gonna live?
I promise you I'll do everything in my power to save you so you can keep living your miserable life.
Thanks?
And nothing can prepare you for the shocking final moments.
You suffered a pretty severe blow to the head after that last surgery.
I think I may be losing my ability to be racist.
Racist Doctor.
are you in the market for a new used van? When you think Vans Van Lot. Hello, I'm Vance, Van, and I sell the sweetest vans in the city. They've got 8-track players, water beds, airbrush murals, beaded curtains.
Hey Vance, what's that weird burning smell?
Never you mind that, kid. You'll understand when you're older. Hey, okay, my vans don't come with satellite radio and GPS and la-dee-da, but they do have character and carpeted walls. So, when you think Vans Van Lot. Conveniently located down by the old abandoned airport that's probably haunted. You know the one. And remember, if Vans Van Lots are rocking, be sure to stop in and buy a van. From me, Vance Van.
Do you have too many shelves? Don't know what to do with them? Well, now it's time to put your worries on the shelf. Introducing Shelf Shelves. Shelf Shelves are made exclusively for shelving shelves, and each shelf shelves up to 12 shelves per shelf.
That's a lot of shelves.
Shelf Shelves saved my life. I really wanted to kill my shelf.
Don't get stuck with unshelved shelves. Buy Shelf Shelves today and do your shelf a favor.
Guten Tag, I am Pope Benedict XVI. When I enter a church, I always reach for the basin of holy water as a gesture of symbolic cleansing. But when I enter a gymnasium to either get my elliptical on or just to wail on my rock-hard abs, I reach for a bottle of vitamin holy water. Vitamin holy water replenishes my electrolytes while giving me godlike strength for higher reps and an even higher calling. It's sacred, refreshing, and loaded with vitamin G.
Hi, Anthony Matterhorn here for Bloodco, the Tri-County's #1 resource for your commercial blood needs. And right now, we got more blood than we know what to do with. We got in buckets, baggies, pots, and pans. You name it, it's filled with blood. It's a bloody mess at Bloodco. And I don't mean in a British way. I mean, there's stuff that was once circulating through a living thing all over the place way. Having a party? Need a transfusion? Come to Bloodco. We don't ask questions. Need lamb's blood? We probably have it. We don't really keep track of that sort of thing. Bloodco. We got blood. Why don't you know where it came from? Bloodco. When you need blood, you gotta go to Bloodco. Bloodco.
Great party, Sarah.
Oh, thanks.
I've got to ask, though, what's with the mysterious box?
Oh, that's a mysterious